Welcome back to the channel, everyone, and today's actually going to be a pretty exciting one because the Clio 182 is finally getting the transformation I wanted to do to this car ever since I bought it. If you've been watching some of my previous videos, you'll know a little bit about the history of this car. Slowly over the weeks and months, I've been turning this into a more track focused build. It's time to completely change the look of this car with a full race style livery kit. Honestly, I think this mod is going to visually transform the look of the car. So join along with me in this video as we take this car from road car to race car. Since getting the Clio, quite a lot has changed already. The suspension setup's been upgraded to make the car feel much more sharper on track, and there's been maintenance and styling improvements along with weight reduction. And especially with the seat upgrade, it's slowly been moving further away from being a normal road car. But visually, it still didn't quite have that race car feel. So I reached out to the guys at Street Race, who supply various decal kits for all number of different cars. And they came up with a design that suited my needs absolutely perfectly. Now, I've never fitted a kit like this before, so this could either go very well or very badly. So the first step was getting the car cleaned properly because dirt or dust underneath the vinyl is going to show up immediately. Off camera, I've already given the car a good clean, and this is a final once over with an alcohol based glass cleaner. So the first piece I'm going to apply is the sun strip, and using some masking tape I'm just giving myself some basic guidelines to work to, ensuring the piece goes on as straight as possible. Then it was time for the slightly more stressful part, actually lining everything up properly. This definitely takes a lot more time and patience than I expected, and thanks to my glamorous assistant we got there in the end. Once this first piece went down though, I could already tell the whole car was starting to change. It is really amazing how much difference a few graphics can make. So once happy with the final positioning, you can then start to squeegee out that soapy water from underneath, drawing out all that water and the air bubbles. Throughout the install I kept applying soapy water on top of the vinyl as well. This was just to add a little bit extra lubrication to stop you damaging the vinyl whilst you're using a squeegee tool. And as quick as a flash, easy as that, final wipe down, that's the first piece laid and done. And keeping with the silver and gold theme, this particular kit came with this additional gold 182 cup detail, which is a nice finishing touch. If you're enjoying the content or any of my other videos, please like and subscribe. I've nearly hit 500 subscribers and I'd like to progress to 1,000 by the end of the year. So if you could, that'd be a real help. It's great to see all the comments and support I've received so far. Thank you. With a little bit of help, I managed to get this big piece for the roof laid, but this is where I really started to have problems. I was really struggling to get the backing paper to release from the vinyl and to get the vinyl sticking to the car. Looking back now, the likely cause was too much soapy water, but this being the first kit I've ever applied, I just wasn't confident enough not to use it, as it gives you so much time to adjust and get that vinyl sat exactly where you want it to be. Once I did get all the backing paper off, I was left with quite a mess. The vinyl had loads of pockets of airs and creases underneath, but with a quick flash off from the heat gun and the application tool, combined with plenty of patience, it does all slowly come together. You've just got to keep working at it and trust that it'll all come together in the end. Next up was this bonnet stripe, so it's the same process again, down with some soapy water, onto the panel, and, if you like, the back of the vinyl too. After that, on with the vinyl face down. A little bit of added stress here to get this stripe lined up with the roof stripe. It's fair to say I did take my time here, moving it, making those small adjustments, getting it to a point where I was happy. Now I'm sure there's far better ways of doing this, and if you've got a better technique, please share in the comments below. But eventually, I did develop a technique that worked for me, continuing to warm up the vinyl ever so slightly, pushing the air out from underneath the vinyl. Once you get into a bit of a groove, you can really make quick progress. That said, there were definitely a few moments where I thought I'd ruined it. And these side panels seem particularly tricky. The lower door section and the rear quarter section are split up into two, meaning a little bit more time and effort needed to get these perfectly lined up. But with the final side panel completed, this is what we ended up with. And I have to say, I couldn't be happier with the result. So I purposely picked this one with a close colour match to the body colour. From my point of view, gives it that perfect balance. Yes, this is a track car, but equally, I'm not going to be embarrassed of pulling up in Sainsbury's to do the weekly shop, if I ever needed to. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.